literally since day one of Sam Darnold's entire career. Honestly, watched him at USC into the pros. I didn't think that he was gonna work out. Now I kind of have no choice. Y'all think Sam Darnold's on a beach somewhere enjoying a margarita and cheersing to 5-0 with Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison? I had Tony Tucker on the show to talk about the Vikings bye week and how the Vikings should be feeling after starting 5-0. I mean, that is impressive for any team to do, let alone a team led by Sam freaking Darnold. We briefly talked about it on our Pick'em segment. This is a clip from that segment. If you guys want to watch the full Pick'ems clip, watch the end of the video. It'll be in the end screen. But I'm going to play that clip right here, right now with Tony Tucker. Our thoughts on the Vikings so far this season and what they can do this bye week to continue to succeed. No time to waste here. We got 14 games to talk about this week. First, let's talk about the bye weeks, actually. 2 5-0 teams. We got 10-0 sitting on bye this week, and then the Rams and Dolphins, very desperate for byes. I think even Kansas City is very thankful for this bye right now here in week 6. Anything to note about these teams, Tony, before we get into the picks?
So I think the team that's most interesting is the Dolphins, right? When they escape with a win over New England, and the toe tap rule, you got to get, like, if you're catching it at a certain angle, you can't just get this part. You got to get the whole foot in. It's like, if the toe works on one end, then the toe needs to work on the other end too. I'm not for changing all these rules, but that one to me it just seems stupid. So I would say the Dolphins getting that win allows them to have a little bit more of the, like, let's see if we can pivot to a team that's focused more around running the football, because clearly having somebody trying to operate the offense the way Tua did on such short notice isn't going to work out. So I think it's a good time for them to have this bye week, to get Snoop Huntley in there and, see if you can't scratch and claw your way, because the AFC East doesn't look unwinnable.
True. And when you look at the outlook in that division, it could come down to a 10-win team winning that division right now, based off of how things are going for Buffalo. And Buffalo and New York, as you guys can see, play this week. So one of those two teams will be taking another L, while Miami's just getting healthier and, like you're saying, getting those reps in. For the Rams, I think the key thing for them is getting those receivers back out there, man. I feel like the Rams still have a roster that can compete in the NFC, and they can go on a hot streak if they can get those guys out there. Hopefully Kupp, hopefully Puka can get healthy. Have you heard anything about Puka? I know Kupp has been week to week. He probably is going to come back after this bye, but nothing on Puka yet, right?
I haven't heard anything definitive on either one. It does seem a little more likely that Kupp will be back, and the last thing I heard about Puka was probably closer to November. So hopefully Kupp's back. I know we both need him in fantasy, and I know the Rams could definitely use him on the field.
100%. Really desperately at this point. I don't really care about the Chiefs or want to talk about the Chiefs. Screw the Chiefs. Fuck the Chiefs. Everything in between the Chiefs. But what do you think the Vikings are working on this bye week, Tony? I mean, everything's kind of as smooth a sailing as it could possibly go for Minnesota.
So I think that, like, the good news and, like, everything for them is that the rest of the division is, like, trying to figure things out. I think ultimately the Lions are still prevail, right? The Vikings have some difficult games, division games, everything like that. And we've seen Sam Darnold still have some Sam Darnold moments. But, like, if you're at the bye week at this point, it's like, can we get Aaron Jones healthy? Because we clearly need him. The offense looked different when he's out of the game as opposed to in the game because of what he does for you in the passing game. So it's like, if we don't have him and it's going to be a longer injury, how are we working the running back situations? Like, how are we able to give them those looks? Other than that, it's just like Brian Flores gets to get in the lab for an extra however many days. And good luck to whoever their opponent is in week 7. Like, good luck. He's coming out with something new. Like, somehow he's going to blitz 12. They're like, you can't have 12 guys on the field. He's like, I'm Brian Flores. I'll do whatever I want. I think I might have called him Robert Saleh. I just got Saleh on the brain. But Brian Flores is,
Saleh, Flores, poor
work.
guys. We're going to talk about Saleh in this show, I'm sure. But yeah, Flores is kind of the main reason why I'm starting to actually believe in Minnesota. I kind of doubted Sam Darnold since day one here. Hey, sorry for interrupting myself, but one quick reminder before you forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you can be here every single time I post. It's the free way you guys can support the channel. We're trying to build something special here very early on in the stages here. We only have 10,000 subscribers. We're trying to get 20,000 subscribers. The only way that's possible is if you guys support the channel by liking the video, subscribing, turn on notifications. And literally since day one of Sam Darnold's entire career, honestly, watched him at USC into the pros, I didn't think that he was going to work out for the Jets, and here he is in Minnesota. I still doubted him going into the year, doubted him even after a couple of wins, and now I kind of have no choice but to believe in how good this offense is. That doesn't seem like there's any way that's changing. Like that's going to continue throughout the year, and then it's the defense. It's improved drastically from previous seasons before Brian Flores got in here. Thank you for tuning in to another NFL Mike video. Now it's time to go make more football friends or go and compete in the Mike's Pickems Challenge or against me in daily fantasy football challenges by joining my completely free NFL group chat, or head to fifthdown.shop and check out and see if we got your team's newest designs. Or now you can simply rep your favorite players without having to wear another team's gear. And then tag us in pictures of you wearing your Fifth Down merch for a shout out in the next episode of NFL Mike's Corner, and help us reach our goal of getting 1,000 NFL fans wearing Fifth Down. Or you can head to the next NFL Mike video by clicking it. It's on your screen. Go ahead.